Be honest with me for a second. Are you posting real estate videos but getting zero traction? Like you're putting in the work, but nobody's watching, nobody's calling, and you're starting to wonder, is this even worth it? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. A ton of agents are creating content right now because they've been told you need to be on YouTube or you gotta post reels to stay relevant. But here's the reality. Views are low, engagement is almost non-existent, and the leads, well, they're not showing up. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly why your content isn't working and, more importantly, how to fix it. Because the problem isn't that you're bad on camera or that you're too late to the game. The problem is that most agents are creating videos without a real strategy. Stick around because I'll show you the difference between random content that fizzles out and strategic content that consistently brings in relocation clients to your inbox. Here's the part that no one wants to admit. Real estate content flops. And it's not because you're not trying. It's because you're spending hours creating videos, but they're not getting found. You're posting at random, whenever you can squeeze in the time, instead of following a plan. And when you get the views, they're from people who aren't actually looking to relocate or buy. Sounds familiar? This is the cycle I see all the time. An agent gets inspired, films 3 or 4 videos, throws them up on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and waits. Nothing happens, no calls, no messages, no leads. Eventually they stop posting because it feels like a waste of time. But here's the thing, it's not you, it's the strategy. So let's break down why your real estate content isn't working and what you can do today to start flipping that script. Because the difference between the content that collects dust and the content that generates leads comes down to one thing, being strategic. Why does content flop versus why it converts? The first thing is random videos don't work. Here's the biggest mistake. Creating video without a clear plan is not good. Let's say maybe you talk about your latest listing, or maybe you share a quick market update. Maybe you post a clip from an open house. Here's the problem. Buyers and relocating clients aren't searching for those things. Think about how people use YouTube and Google. They're not typing 3-bed, 2-bath for sale in this neighborhood. They're typing cost of living in this city or the best neighborhoods to live in such and such city for families. So if your video doesn't match what people are already searching for, they'll never get found, no matter how polished they are. The second thing, SEO is everything. This is the most part that agents skip. Search optimization. Your videos could be the most helpful thing in the world, but if they're not optimized for the terms people are actually searching for, it's like whispering into the wind. No one's going to hear it. The winning topics aren't a mystery. They're proven things like pros and cons of living in such and such city. What's the cost of living in your city? Best neighborhoods to live in city. Moving from one city to your city. These are videos relocation clients watch before they even book a flight to come visit. If your content answers those questions, you're not just showing up in their feed, you're showing up right when they're making decisions about where to live. The third issue is that random posting does not equal leads. Consistency matters, but not the way most people think. A lot of agents hear you need to post consistently, so they burn themselves out trying to post every single day. That's not the goal. Posting daily doesn't guarantee leads. Posting strategically does. Think about it like farming. If you throw seeds randomly across a field, some might sprout, but most won't. If you plant intentionally in the right soil, the right timing, you can get a harvest. Content works the same way. One agent I worked with was uploading random home tours. Crickets. Then she switched to strategic relocation content that was optimized for search. Within 3 months, she had multiple relocation buyers reaching out because her videos were finally showing up in the right searches. This is exactly why we built a plug-and-play content system for relocation agents. Here's what it looks like. You get your scripts every week, so you never have to wonder, what should I talk about? You batch record content in 1 hour, so it doesn't take over your schedule. We handle the editing, the SEO, the repurposing, and the posting of your content so your videos aren't just live. They're optimized to get found. We chop up the long forms into short form clips so that you're showing up everywhere your clients are scrolling. The results? The content doesn't just look nice, although it does, but it actually also works. It brings in views, visibility, and most importantly, relocation leads. Here's the key. We don't dump it on you and say, good luck, here's your script. We guide you each step so that you're confident and consistent. Here's the big realization. Content isn't about posting more, it's about posting smarter. When you have a clear plan, the right topics, and a system for making it all happen, everything changes. Suddenly, your views go up because people are actually searching for your videos. Your watch time increases because your content is answering real questions that they have. And your inbox starts filling with relocation buyers who are already trusting you because they've seen your content. They've watched you for weeks before they even reached out. One of my clients compared their consistency to Netflix. For them, they finally realized that if Netflix put out episodes of your favorite show whenever they felt like it, you're not sticking around to watch it. You're gonna move on to something else. And the content, the way that you post that content is the same way. If you're not being consistent, people aren't going to trust you, and they sure will not be reaching out to hire you as their real estate agent. Let me give you a couple quick stories to bring this home. I have an agent who was posting market updates every week. Nobody cared because relocation buyers don't search for interest rates or days on market. Once they pivoted to top 5 neighborhoods in this area or pros and cons of living in this areas, their views quadrupled, and within 90 days, they had relocation clients under contract. I have a brand new agent who has posted 3 videos on their brand new channel. And before they even posted their 4th video, they already had someone reaching out saying, I found you on YouTube and I want to hire you as my real estate agent. The content wasn't the problem. It was the strategy. So let's recap. Why isn't your content working? You're posting random videos instead of strategic, searchable topics. You're skipping SEO, so your content never gets found, and you're posting inconsistently, which means no momentum. But here's the good news. When you fix those things with a plug-and-play system, everything changes. Suddenly, your content is working while you sleep, attracting relocation clients who feel like they already know, like, and trust you. And it's building your authority in the market every single week. So if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and finally create content that works, click the link below for a free consultation call. It's just strategy. We'll figure out what works for you, what it's going to look like, and put the system together for you. Because the sooner you get strategic, the sooner the leads will start rolling in. We'll see you at the next video.